In this video, I'm going to teach you about niching or not niching. So it's really important first to remember that when you are looking for a niche or something to infuse your energy into, whether it be big or small, what you are actually looking for is your life's work. And this is why we get so overwhelmed by having to come to a decision or a conclusion as to what to put our energy into, because we are always evolving. So it gets really stressful when we're told to focus on something that makes it feel like we're putting ourselves into a box. So as you know, you are a very expansive, never-ending creative source of energy. And you're always growing, you're always learning, and you're always evolving. That is never going to change. So the other thing, as you know, is that you, as an expansive creative source of energy, you have a physical body. This is not separate from this aspect of you. It's actually the same, but this is how you bring things into physical reality, is through the doing and the actions of your physical body. So this is really important because this is a power that you have. Creating is a power that you have. So if you have a lot of passions and a lot of things that you're interested in, you 100% absolutely can fulfill every single one of these things. You don't have to just pick one, but we do need to pick one at a time in order to infuse our energy into it effectively and learn how to market something. Because if you're working on multiple things at once, you can't actually learn the marketing process because your messaging is going to be all over the place. So a little bit of my story is that I first started teaching after I went through my spiritual awakening. I first started teaching yoga courses online, and then I started teaching trauma recovery, and then I started teaching who we are as spiritual beings. I did mindfulness courses as well. All of these appealed to very different avatars going through very different things in life. Eventually, I got onto learning marketing from many different teachers, and then combining that with like soul coaching, which is the aspect of who we are in our spiritual nature, and then coming up with a product that essentially is leading me to my life's work so far, which is what I'm sharing here with you. So this has been a journey for me, and it's going to be a journey for you as well. However, as a result of this, I have multiple different products, multiple different businesses, and multiple different streams of income. And that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. So instead of thinking about niching and just choosing one area for the rest of your life, I actually want you to think more about products, programs, systems, solutions, and outcomes that you can provide people, things that you've been through in your life, things that you're interested in, and that you know that you can teach people, or that you can learn more and teach people what you're learning. So remember, you're looking for your life's work here. And you can't choose wrong, no matter where you start. If you start here and you end up here next, you're going to be guided along this journey, and you will always end up at your life's work because it's been predetermined for you and by you. So you'll have these points of destiny that you will move through, but you will be navigating by your free will and by your internal and external guidance as to what that path is for you, which is a journey of fun and learning and creativity and enlightenment and a lot of depth. So just remember, no matter how big or small of a niche you pick, if you choose public speaking and you just want to focus on raising people's energy levels, or if you want to really pinpoint to a very specific problem or a solution, you cannot choose wrong. So your homework at the end of this video is going to be to pick a starting point, and I'll talk more about that as we go. So you have already learned that you are looking for your life's work, and it doesn't matter where you start. You are going to get there. So choosing a starting point is most important. Also, we want to change the language from niching to products, programs, systems, solutions, and outcomes, and what you can create, things that you already know. You have so much within you already. You probably don't even have to learn anything new to come up with something so that you can learn marketing and apply marketing to that thing, and then just replicate the product so that when you do find your life's work, then you can just replicate what you already learned and then market it, etc. So we want to choose a focus area because it activates your focused intention. It's like we're taking our energy and we're putting it into a laser-like stream, and we're infusing our energy and bringing something to life. That's how powerful your energy is. So one of the ways that we create as spiritual beings is we have a chakra system here, and the idea or insight of what we want to create comes in through the top of our head, and then we run it through our entire chakra system just to make sure that it aligns with who we are and what we want to deliver to the world and to humanity. And we end up grounding our energy and bringing this to life through the 3D physical reality by creating. It's a combination of doing and being, and that's how we bring things to life and bring things into creation, is through our chakra system and taking action, etc. So for a lot of us who spent a lot of time in the 5D, we feel like this is very stressful because we don't want to go back into the matrix. We don't want to go back into a box. We don't want to come back down to earth. But it's imperative that you take what you learned here in this formless nature and bring it into form, because that's part of your purpose, is creating. We are a shard and a spark of God, and as a part of God, our creativity is so important because that's what we're here to do. We're here to create. So that's how you ground your energy into the physical reality, is to choose something to focus on and allow that focused energy to grow and come to life. And then lastly, I currently have 2 products that I'm very focused on. First one is what I call Soulpreneurship Prosperity Academy, which is what you're part of right now. The second one is what I call soul coaching. The Prosperity Academy is hard-skilled marketing, but lessons. I also infuse it with my soul coaching and the spiritual nature of who we are. And then I have soul coaching where I just focus on the spiritual nature and who we are. And I move back and forth to these regularly because I love both of them. However, when I learned marketing, I had to just choose one so that my messaging was consistent, because if at some point I had 10 things in my head that I wanted to create, but if I didn't choose one, I couldn't learn the skill of marketing. And again, when we can first choose something, learn the skill of marketing, then we can just replicate and duplicate what we've learned and market anything. And that's what the goal is. So no matter if you pick something that you're not passionate about right now, you learn marketing, and then when you do step into your life's work, you could say, hey, I know how to market already, or I know the foundations of marketing. I can apply all of what I've learned and move a lot faster than if you had to learn all of that. If you're waiting, you're going to be waiting for a long time if you don't just pick something. So the homework that I assign you after this video is to pick something that makes you feel alive if you can. You don't have to be passionate about it right now to learn marketing, but if you find something that makes you feel passionate and makes you come alive, that's an indication that your energy system is saying, yes, go that way. And then in the future videos, I'll be teaching you how to create a program or a product or a solution or a system or an outcome based on what you choose today in this video. So stay tuned. In the next video, I'm going to teach you about what we call in the marketing world the avatar. But I'm going to change the language a bit as well to make it more understandable for this new evolving humanity and society.